Now we should be going, right?
Right, we good?
I think so. Does it say?
Yeah, it's going.
Hey guys.
Welcome everybody tonight. We're excited you're here. We're excited. We got a bunch of people out watching live stream too. So try to keep let's not yell and scream unless I tell you to yell and scream, basically. So
They can hear.
yeah. My name's Alicia Geck, Presidential Diamond, and yeah. Okay. We'll do stories after we introduce ourselves.
Okay. Erica Holmeyer, Triple Diamond. You guys are probably like, I'm so tired of her story. But yeah, just been doing it for.
Yeah, don't take story yet.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll sit back down. All right, Chrissy.
All right, I'm Kristen Miller. I'm a double diamond. Got that right this time.
There you go. Last time she said diamond. Okay.
She said last week.
How many people here are brand new? Like I'm gonna say within the month.
Ooh,
Day.
a day.
That's awesome. Thank you for coming.
Awesome.
So who was that within the month? They're still in their first 30 days.
So how did
Good job, guys, for coming. Who is within like their first 6 months? Raising highs.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Who's within their first year?
6 months to a year.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
Good deal. Anybody more than a year? Oh, let's see. Awesome. Okay. Who has promoted within the past, let's say 3 months? Who's had a promotion in the past 3 months?
No.
March.
Okay.
Yeah, from March to May.
Yeah.
Made a promotion of executive in the past 3 months. Stand up. Awesome. Okay, who's had promoted to groupie in the past 3 months? Stand up. Awesome. Who has promoted to emerald in the past 3 months? All right, what about diamond in the past 3 months? Double. This was March.
I was February.
Double. Nobody. Triple. Okay, so I want to start off tonight's training by you guys hearing inspiring stories, hearing how somebody made it to and got their promotion, what they went through to get there, and just get motivated from hearing their story. So I want you 4 diamonds who promoted within the past few months to fill in.
No pressure.
Thanks, ladies. Sorry for the short notice. Or no notice.
Or no notice.
I know.
Well, we'll let the newest one go first.
You are Brad.
She's like, I have other words. Go wrong way.
I'm not going first. I'm not going first. You have to go first.
Come on, girls, you're fine.
Fine. I can go for it. She's
Introduce,
almost double. She'll be double here in like days. So
introduce yourself, okay? Where you know where you're from, when you got started, and just tell your story.
Okay, so my name's Megan Millier. I signed up with Erica February of last year. So I've been in a year and a couple months. I promoted in March to Diamond and got the double $20,000 bonus.
So $20,000 plus an average of like $2,000 a month.
Yeah, and I'll be going double this month with a $15,000 bonus.
Let's talk about double. So okay, so that's $35,000 in bonuses, and then double diamonds average pay is $6,000 a month. It's not bad. Not bad for a year in the business.
So all I can say is just you'll be at the same rank sooner than I will, as long as you just don't stop. You know, I mean, I'm nothing special. I'm from a very, very, very small town. And now I have a very, very, very big team.
Yeah. So tell everybody, okay, just how did you do it? What did you do to make this happen?
I'd say staying plugged in meetings. Like Erica and I were always close before, so I knew she would hate me if I didn't go to things. So just get to these meetings. I mean, it's a sacrifice to come, but we only do these big ones like once a month, you know. And really, like, I could not have done it without coming to meetings because you just need everybody around you, you know, and you need the people who are doing the same thing you are. So definitely get to these.
And I have to add, after conference, you went to conference this year. After conference, there was something different. When you came, like, I saw it like on the like there was just something in her head that she's like, I'm doing
We
it.
were like crying on the flight home.
Yeah.
Like, that's just how it is. I was a Ruby barely at conference executive, probably paid as, yeah. In January, yeah, and then went diamond in March. So that's just what the events do for you.
Executive to diamond.
And double diamond this month.
In
6 months time.
2 months, yeah, in 6 months, executive to double.
Sounds like
It's crazy when you say it like that.
Yeah.
What was your number one aha moment? What's your number one tip for anybody sitting out there, anybody listening? What is it?
Like if you were sitting there, what would you say to yourself a year ago?
First of all, go faster. I think I had, when I first started, like my first 6 months, I'm like, I can't, you know, grow a team. I can't sign a distributor, but that was just me being silly. And when you start asking people and telling people, you know, what a blessing this is and telling people what it can do for them, then your team will grow, like take yourself out of it. So it was just me not thinking I could do it. And when I went to conference and when I said I need to help more people, that's when I promoted.
Yes. Love it.
You realize it wasn't about you,
Right.
it was about others.
Yeah. For sure.
Love it. It's awesome.
Next.
But I'm sitting.
She's not. You got this, introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm, yeah, I've done this. I'm Crystal Geck. I've been in, August will be 3 years. I hit diamond in March. What did you get? $20,000 big bonus. It's a game changer. Definitely a game changer. The part I want to share with everybody here tonight. I was in this business for 11 months before I signed my first DT. And that's what I think everybody needs to know, is that you start with your own journey and you make sure you have people like this that get you through that 11 months. Because being connected with your upline and your downline, well now downline, sideline, the girls that I have become family with in this business is what gets you through and keeps you going when shit's not working, right? I mean, that's being honest. You're gonna have your good times and your bad times, and what you need is people like this. So, just like she said, coming to meetings, being around people, surrounding yourself with this, like-minded people is what keeps you going.
But at the end of the day, it didn't matter that it took you 3 years
Didn't
to do
matter.
it.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter because I'm still here, and I have a $20,000 bonus. I don't know if it's real yet. It's been a few months. I don't know about the girls, but it's really cool on the 15th of the month. And when the other paycheck that I get on the 15th of the month isn't anywhere close to the paycheck I get from Networks. The Networks one hasn't matched the two yet, but we're getting real close. And when we get real close, then I can make some changes. But
You have a vision.
no, it's not stopping, because there's too much more outside of sitting in a cube for 9 hours of your day, making somebody else a millionaire. There's being able to run my own show You know, I do what I want to do. I'm here because I want to be here. There's a whole lot of other stuff that could be done right now. And I'm sitting right here because this is where I need to be tonight. And I think when people realize that this is your way out, and not just your way out of your corporate job or your 9 to 5 or whatever, this is your way out of your really bad day. Whenever everything else is going wrong, I have my It Works business and I have my team, and this is where I spend my time now, because this is what people need. And sharing that with other people and making them realize that, it's a game changer for them too.
Share one tip or an aha moment. Anybody out there? What would it be?
I use the same one every time. And everybody knows exactly what I'm gonna say, but it's so true. You gotta be consistent in this business. You might make posts for weeks on end and nobody replies to that post. But that next day is gonna be the day when somebody comments and they're like, I need that product, or I wanna join your team, or whatever. You wear your shirt, you blitz, you talk to everybody. I know for us up here that It Works is my, it's a lifestyle. I eat, breathe, and sleep It Works. Everything I do, every conversation I have, when somebody's complaining about something, if it's their job, if it's their diet, if it's the belly they can't lose, if it's whatever, the wrinkles on their face, the surgery they're planning, I'm like, hey, I got something for you. Or after that surgery, I got something for you, There's always a part where you can bring your business into helping somebody else. And when you drop that fear of talking to somebody about it, and you wear being an It Works girl proudly, or guy, pretty Derek. That's when things change. That 11 months that I didn't sign a DT, I was kind of like,
Embarrassed?
Sure, yes, scared on my freaking mind to talk to anybody. But my favorite part, and I don't know who says this at corporate events, but I remember hearing it so many times, is when you don't share this product or this business with somebody. It was John Eric, he was talking about the mom at Chick-fil-A, right?
Yeah.
You are depriving that woman of an opportunity that could change her life. If it means putting a skinny wrap on her belly so that she can wear a bikini now that she's a mom, or if she can join this business and truly be a stay-at-home mom. That's the kind of stuff that he's talking about. So that little bit of fear that you might have of walking up to somebody,
It's selfish, but basically.
you're exactly right. It is extremely selfish. And when we can get rid of that and stop thinking so much about ourselves and those people that we can truly help. I don't know about you girls, but after hearing that, that thought has actually come through my mind and has made me drop some of my fear, and I'll walk up to more people or hand them a Blitz card.
Love it.
Okay.
Thank you, Crystal. Come on, Mom.
I said too. I'm Ashley. I am a diamond. I just promoted last month. Yeah, I'm about to go double. I'm going double this month. Happened really fast. What was my friend? Can you keep me on track?
Yeah, when did you start?
I started January 4th of 2014.
And what were you this January?
I was an executive at conference, and I
had a really I don't know why I get so emotional about this. I had a really bad thing happen before we were supposed to go to conference, and sorry, just makes me sick. And I decided to go ahead and just go. I went on a plane pretty much by myself, but with another girl with me. I left my kids at home. I left my husband at home. I met up with these crazy people, and I just said, I need this time for myself. I need to figure out what it is I need to do with my life. I'm a busy person. I've got 2 very small little girls. I have a husband. I have a full-time business of my own that I'm running. But I feel like there's something more that I'm supposed to be doing with this whole thing I call my life. So I hopped on the plane and went, and I was literally like blown away, forever changed by this conference in January. I came home, and it was almost like a therapy for me. And I just kind of hit the ground running, and I kind of blocked everything that happened, previously in the month. And I said, you know what, now's the time, because if you stop, you're never gonna get anywhere that you want to go with this company. So just go, get over yourself. And I didn't stop, like literally have not stopped.
You're still not stopping.
No, that's what gets you from diamond to double in 1 month, and I think that's amazing.
How many DTs did I need to sign? And we were in your kitchen in April. Was it April when we had our one?
Yeah, we had like 20 something away from double, and
And
you're
now,
down to 1.
Probably not even.
And
one.
didn't you go from ruby to diamond last month?
Yeah,
I mean, you
Ruby.
did
Yeah.
emerald for a quick second.
Yeah, quick
For
second.
5 minutes, the system needed to like.
Yeah.
Needed to check. Like it still says emerald. This sucks. Like, come on, let's go. But yeah, for like literally a hot minute, and
Anytime you're not excited about a promotion.
Yeah. This is emerald stuff. Let's go. Let's do this. So yeah, just hit the ground running.
How did you?
How did I
How
do it?
did you? Yeah.
A lot of people ask me this. This is a lot of distributors to sign. Like how many? 25, 26 personally enrolled in a couple months, 2 months, 3 months.
It's a lot of cat star bonuses.
Yes, it is. It is. Mama's got to treat herself very nice. I honestly, I'm like a huge advocate for The Secret. I love it. I think that people need to read it, watch it. Are you guys touched on
no,
that?
I feel like I should be paid by them.
We had a whole
severance, but
we had a whole discussion about it on my team page, and I actually rewatched it again last night, and I watched it with my husband. I've been trying to get him to watch it for a year, and I think I finally grasped the whole concept of it, like right after I got back from conference, and
If you don't know what it is, we are going to kind of touch base on
okay,
that.
good, because it's a game changer. Like if you feel like you're not capable of doing this business, go and watch this. Watch it every day if you have to. Do whatever you have to do, but watch it.
You just gotta believe it.
It is.
It's literally like somebody told me, like 3 people told me this the other day. Like they say people like gravitate towards me and want to know about this business. Like I wear my shirt, I wear scarf, my bag.
I mean, somebody chased you down in Sephora because you.
I signed a distributor a day after I met her in Sephora the other day. She came up to me. She was like, "You're an Oaks girl." And I said, "Yes, I am." And she's like, "Well, I've got some questions for you." And I'm like, "I can answer them." And we had an instant weird connection, like weird. And I met up with her 2 days later, and we signed. And she's gonna be a rock star. So
I think a lot of it has to do too with you're really excited about it.
I'm freaking excited. Like I exude I'm like, this just like seeps out of my pores. Like I love everything about this business. I love most of all like the friendships that I've created between not only just my team, but you people. I mean, it's worth more than my paycheck to have these friendships.
Share your tip or aha moment.
Crystal, stay consistent. That's always mine. You're part of my team page. It's like the one thing I always say. Like, you can't get discouraged because no one's liking your stuff on Facebook. You can't get upset if you're not signing a distributor being how many months in. It does not matter because if you keep going, no matter what. Major said last 2 nights ago, it's all blending together. So my 3rd training this week.
My assistant is here.
Yeah, there he is. Your pay is going down this much.
Ain't it? Yeah, I mean,
What did Mater say? You were already.
oh, Major said, thank you. Okay, I need like somebody next to me all the time because my brain just goes, okay. Yeah, pretty much. Major said, if you are in this business for 5 years, if it took you 5 years to make $500,000, wouldn't you stick with it? Yeah.
If it took you 10.
If it took you 10 years to be a millionaire, wouldn't you stick with it and be a millionaire in 10 years? No other company, like, if you're a nurse, you're not going to become a millionaire being a nurse. Heather's not talking to you specifically. You know, for me, like, my business, I don't feel like there really is a cap. I'm a photographer, but I own my own company. I feel like the sky's the limit with that, but not really, because this is a residual income, business. No, like, I don't even think with my job, like, I could become a millionaire unless I was like
Nonstop every day.
Every day.
24/7.
Not within a line.
Taking wishes of the or something.
that's what it is. Like, no sleep. So stay consistent, watch The Secret, believe that you can actually do this, because if you would have asked me a year ago and I had one person with me on my team, and that's the only person I had on my team with me, if you would have asked me a year ago that I was gonna be up here saying that I'm diamond about to go double, like, I would have probably thought you were insane. So I think it just, I'm crazy what a year does. That's what I always tell people when I say them, give me a year. Give me a year.
That's why you want to shake them sometimes at 3 months. They're like,
I'm like, you are not gonna, I mean, this is nuts what I'm doing. Like, that's not like, and I'm not bragging. I mean, that's just, it's
fear. Like,
it takes time.
Yeah.
It can happen clearly, but it's like not the norm. So like, if you are 5, 6 months in and you're not seeing any promotions, that's okay. Like, it's okay. It's okay. Because I did not see, I didn't see any promotions until December, right before I left for conference. Okay. So.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll just get from somebody else. I am Leslie Hartsky, and I'm also a diamond. I'm a diamond in April. And this is my second conference after January.
You went to conference. Let's tell this.
Let's just go back a little bit.
So the first time she went to the first conference that I ever went to.
I signed in December 7th, and then January conference.
5 weeks later went to conference. So it doesn't mean you have to be a diamond to go to conference. You don't have to. She went. I remember being like, oh my gosh, she's gonna go, like 6 weeks in, and yeah, amazing stuff to do that.
I'm a teacher. I teach special education all day long. I have a little boy who's going to be 4 in July, and I have a husband. And I do this part-time and will be full-time as a bonus.
Woo!
Yay.
No problem. It's happening.
Yeah.
Thank you. Tired.
Like rewiring. So yeah, just tell everybody, like, what did you do? How did you become diamond? What did it?
Worked my butt off. I did a
It didn't
lot.
fall in your lap?
Nope.
No, darn it. Huh.
Lots of late nights, lots of meetings, lots of connecting with people, talking to people, parties, trainings, events. Events were huge for me.
It's the missing link for a lot of people. Excitement,
Passion.
what else did I share?
You guys can all do this, but don't give up. Can't give up.
And you're about to go double yourself. Yay.
This month, maybe. Next month, it's for sure.
They love it.
for sure.
No doubt.
Has to happen.
What's your tip? What's your aha moment?
Share this with everybody. Anybody and everyone that you come in contact with every single day, wear your shirt, talk about it, and even if someone tells you no.
Perfect. Love it.
Love it. You guys can sit, thanks. Thank you, ladies.
Congrats on Diamond. You're up.
I'll just move over so I'm in the center, but I'm gonna keep sitting. All right, so I already introduced myself. I am a double diamond, soon to be triple diamond. I signed up.
I love it.
Yeah, I signed up.
Well, and getting a bonus. Let's talk about
Yes.
triple.
Yeah, so I'll get a $25,000 bonus this month.
But you've already earned
50.
woo,
So I'll
$75,000.
surreal for sure.
That's huge. Like
I'm excited for it.
that's more than what most people make in a year, and you just did that in
I
bonuses.
didn't make that in a year for sure.
Yeah. Sorry.
Not at all. No,
I'm a little excited about that.
Okay, so I signed in July of 2011, so this will be 4 years for me. It took me 2 years before I did anything with the business. I signed up. She told me that I needed to get my 4 loyal customers, so I got 2. She gave me 2, so I got my 4, and then I quit.
Only because she was my sister.
Yeah. So she's like, you gotta do it. So one of my 2 was my dad, so I really wasn't working the business. So I got my 4 loyal customers and I quit. Because I'm like, I don't want to work this. And then I see how good she's doing. She went diamond in 4 months. I'm like, man, I want to do that. So I started up again. I would put a post on Facebook and then no one would like it. So I'd quit again. And then like 2 months later, I'd put another post on Facebook. No one would like it, so I quit again. I think I quit a total of 3 or 4 different times. And then in December of 2012, she's like, you gotta go to conference in January, you just gotta go. Like, we can't afford it. Like, we're already putting everything on credit cards, we can't do it. She's like, you just gotta do it. So my husband, Derek, and myself and Alicia and Tyson, we went to conference. And then from then on, like I kind of caught the vision.
But hey, this was your make or break. Like,
Yes, like Derek's telling me, you got to get a second job and not like this It Works thing. Like you got to get a second job that's actually paying money. So like we went knowing that like this is our make it or break it moment. Like I'm either something inside me is going to click or I'm quitting for good. Like no more trying this quitting. So I went to conference and whenever you go to these events, like it kind of clicks with you, like what this business is really all about. Like it's not about some wrap, it's not about some little patch that goes in your body. Like there's so much more than these crazy little skinny wraps. So we go corporate like lights of fire inside of us. We go home, I have a
sit in
list,
the audience and
yeah,
a roll ball and
and our husbands are crying too. Like
no joke.
yeah. It was crazy. So that's
Thanks for
when
Albert.
I got it. So I got to go to events. So I went home. The next month, I had my first promotion to executive. The next month, that was in February. In April, I promoted to Ruby. And they had brought the good bonuses in at that January. So I was trying to go for these good bonuses. Well, they ended in May. I went diamond in June, so I didn't get a good bonus. Then they brought the good bonuses back in July. So I missed it by just a month. So July comes and I didn't maintain diamond. Every single person on my team fell apart. Like if you were to look at a diamond chart, there was only one name left on it, and that was Crystal. Every single person quit in my organization. So I'm like, so what the heck? First off, I don't get a bonus. Second off, I lose this promotion. And third, every single person in my organization quit. Like, what am I doing wrong? Like, why can't I do this? So that's whenever I had to sit back and think, what am I doing wrong? Like, why are all these other people promoting? Why can't I? Like, why are all these people quitting on me? I realized what I was doing wrong was I was watching other people and trying to do what was working for them. I was watching Leisha, and I was trying to do what worked for her, and I was trying to make that work for me. I was only caring about myself and promoting. I wasn't caring about anybody else. Once I fixed that mindset, everything changed. A year and a half, like I got my diamond back that following spring. A year from then, which was this past February, I went double diamond and my husband went diamond, so we got $50,000 in bonuses. And then we're going triple this month, I'm getting 25. So both 75.
Love it. See, and to think, like, it doesn't even matter that the
All those
diamond-
times that I quit, like it makes it okay now. Like I hate that I quit and I want to shake people when they quit, but I did it too, and I know what it feels like to quit and you don't want to quit. Because I think about where would I be if I wouldn't have quit? Like, would I be ambassador? But I can't think about that because I did quit. Like, bottom line, period, end of story, I quit. All I can do now is focus on now. Make up for that lost time. And take, like, my tip, I'm going to go and throw this out there now. Take, like, all of these tips that we're giving you, run with them, but make them work for yourself. Like, take my tip, or that was my tip, but ignore that. Take like Crystal's tip or take somebody else's tip and tweak it to you. Find what works for you and run with it. Don't find what works for me and run with that for you. Like, don't compare yourself to somebody else. Just focus on your journey because it's your journey. It's not my journey. It's not Erica's journey. It's not Alicia's. It's yours. So. That's good. Oh, and I do this full time too. I was able to quit the salon job in December, and as of January, I did this full time. And I blow out of the water what I made in the salon, so it's okay. So that means Erica.
All right, it's my turn. I should sit here. Okay, so I have been doing this business a little over 2 years. I went to a wrap party. So when you all think that wrap parties are dumb, or you don't have time for them, or you'll just do a virtual party versus actually getting in front of people, I'm telling you, you may have someone at that party who is waiting for this kind of business to fit, like literally just land in their lap. I went to a wrap party. I was the biggest skeptic there. Tiffany and Leslie were both actually at that party. We were just at a friend's party. I rolled my eyes at the girl and she talked about the wrap. I'm like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard, but fine, I'll buy one. I'm kind of intrigued. I'll buy one for $25. At the time, I had triplets that were just turned 2 and a son who was 3 years old. So 4 kids under the age of 3. So I thought, okay, maybe, they say it helps with stretch marks. Maybe it'll help me a little bit, but I really doubt it. It's gonna help everyone else. It's not made for someone whose belly's like mine. Long story short, it works. I literally inserted my foot in my mouth and I was like, oh, these wraps are kind of nice. So for me, we didn't have the money for me to be a loyal customer. It wasn't something as a mom I could do. I felt very selfish to be like, okay, I'm gonna be a loyal customer and order something just for myself for 3 months in a row. So at that, I kind of went home and I did some research on the business and I was like, gosh, for 40, because the girl who ran the party, I don't think she stayed a network distributor for very long, but she didn't really talk about the business. And maybe if she had, I would have signed up right there. But I went home and did some research and I realized, okay, it was $59 for a box of wraps, but for $40 more, I could sell it. And I thought, I've never been in sales. I'm terrible. As a hairstylist, I didn't sell the most shampoo. Because I was like, well, you can get a better deal if you go here at JCPenney's and use a coupon. I make no commission. I was like, I hope you JCPenney's girls are happy because I send them all to you. So I just was always someone who just didn't feel comfortable with selling. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to do, December is my best month at the salon, and I'm going to spend $99 out of one of my great days. And lo and behold, someone ended up sitting in my chair. A client said, have you ever heard that It Works stuff? And I was like, yes. She's like, well, I just signed up to sell it. I was like, sign me up. Sign me up right now. So I had her sign me up literally while I was doing her hair. I told her this has been 2 months. I've been wanting to do this. You caught me at the right time. This was God's way. Whether you're religious or not, I believe things happen for a reason. There's no like coincidences. They're supposed to happen. This girl was supposed to sit in my chair. She was supposed to tell me about it. I was supposed to sign up on her team because she quit 2 weeks later. So You know, that whole like, hey, give me a call if you have any questions about this business, I'll help you. She never answered my call. So it's like, hey, so now I'm figuring this stuff out. Thankfully, she added me to the team BGTD page. So I'm kind of dabbling. I'm liking the products. I did go and get my 4 loyals because I really wanted $120 in free product and I didn't have the money. So my only motivation to go get 4 loyals was because I wanted that free product. So I thought, you know what, I'm really not going to do much of this business, but I'm seeing my mom and my mother-in-law and my friends and my aunts who all were my loyal customers are loving this product. So I want to learn a little bit more. Alicia was holding a training about an hour and a half away from me. And I thought, you know what, I've got plenty of reasons not to go today, but I'm going to go because maybe I can make $100. I remember telling Nick, I'm like, if I could pay for Mason's preschool, like, can we send him, 2 days a week instead of 1 day a week? Because let me tell you, when you have 3 babies who are in a NICU for 6.5 weeks, there's not enough money to plan for that. And then when you have formula and diapers for 4 kids, there's not enough planning for that. So we were about $50,000 in debt. And I remember I had signed up, I had my 4 loyal customers, and I looked at my husband and I said, how are we going to get out of this hole? I mean, we're in a hole, like a bad hole. We have healthy, beautiful babies, but how are we ever going to get out of this? And it was like the next week that there was this training. I'm like, I'm just going to go and see if I can make enough money for preschool. Long story short, a light bulb went off. Sitting in this training. So when I'm a brat about you being at these trainings, I'm a brat about it because it changed something in me. So I want you all here for that reason. And I never cried. I don't. So sitting here that I thought, this could do something. It wasn't his job to find a way to get us out of this. It wasn't someone else's job to say, oh, hey, here's money to pay off your debt. It was my job. I was their mom. I was his partner. I was going to do it. So I got to work. And I never missed a training. I had a corporate event. We went to Atlanta's boot camp in May. I had $60 cash in my pocket. And Nick even said, you can't go with that. I'm like, it'll be fine. I'll totally make this work. Like, I'll just eat just little, it'll be fine. He's like, you're not going. Pulled out another $100. It's like, you have to just take this with you. I know you don't want to, but you have to take this with you. That's how little I felt like we couldn't go. I couldn't go, but I did it anyways. Then less than a year later, we earned the diamond bonus, the double diamond bonus in March of 2014. So that was $25,000. And then this past April, we earned another $25,000 and went triple. The only way I grew my business by being always excited about it, even when the days were terrible, even when I had people quitting on me. My diamond chart versus my triple diamond chart is kind of the same way. It's not the same people. So people are going to quit on me. I'm going to tell you right now. Distributors who you have on your chart right now, there's someone's going to quit. And maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 10.
Maybe 23. Like.
Right. They're going
Maybe
to quit.
Like,
don't throw yourself such a freaking pity party about it because you're no different than us. Like, just go ahead and pat yourself on the back and be like, I really now am a part of the group because someone quit on me. So I'm kind of going off subject. So when I say I had 4 kids, he owns a business, I worked in the salon. I didn't have time. When people think that, oh, I don't have time for this, I had 4 babies, okay? I had 4 babies, and I did not have the group of friends that I used to have because I'll tell you, when you go through something really hard and depressing, you're not the friend that you used to be. You're not the person you used to be, and no one's calling you to bring over your 4 kids to play. Like, they're like, it was really fun when you had Mason for a play date, but you got like a whole so like it didn't. So to think like, oh my God, I have to know everyone and have all these friends, and I don't know enough people. I'm not friends with enough people. Doesn't matter. Find your why and hold on to it. I'll tell you right now, I'm going ambassador. I'm ambassador next March, just so you all know. We'll throw a big party next March. I am going that because my kids aren't going to pay for college. my kids are going to see that it doesn't matter where their mom came from, or doesn't matter that their mom might have to. I've missed baseball games. I've missed a few things. But here's the thing: my kids are never, ever, ever, ever gonna have to worry about, Mom, I really want to follow my dreams doing this, but I don't know how. And whether it's money or whether it's motivation that I'm gonna give them, I'm gonna give them something. So maybe I have to miss that baseball game, or maybe I have to say, honey, I'm sorry, I can't be there for this or that. But when it's a field trip in the middle of the week and there's only 2 moms able to go, guess who's one of those moms able to go? So I'm giving my kids the gift of my time and the gift of motivation as adults. And it doesn't matter how old your kids are, whether you have kids or not, that should be a really important why. So I have no idea where I'm even at. My tip is hold on to your why. Find your why. Make it really important to you. And don't, if you have something when the others quit, it's okay, they're not your why. Move on, someone else. You'll find someone else. And I'll tell you, the team that I had my first year, I've got a few here. There's like one in the back who's still there. But the team that I built the second time around is the team that I'm going ambassador with. Those are my presidentials. Those are my triples. Those are my doubles. Those are my diamonds. So it doesn't have to, you don't have to have it all figured out of the gate. Just go. I have no idea what I even just said, but just go. Kylie, your turn. We don't do this ever at meetings, so this is kind of different. Like,
I usually go with Ryan, and I didn't.
I know it. I never cried.
Like I think it's this month. I'm really emotional. Okay. I started 4.5 years ago. I was a brand new mom. I just had my daughter. I was approached. I don't know if anybody knows who she is here, but Mater Jones. I used to work for her in her salon. I was an esthetician. I did facials and skincare, makeup, like that was my gig. And after I had my daughter, she contacted me. She said, Leisha, you really need to do this. You need to bring these reps into, because I had my own business at the time. I started my own aesthetics business close to where I live. She said, Leisha, you really need to bring these reps into your own business. I didn't want to do it. I didn't, number one, being an esthetician, I was trained in body wraps. And when I saw the before and after pictures that she was posting, I laughed at them for one, because I didn't believe it. I knew what the body wraps I was trained to do could do. So I told her no. I told her no 3 times. I said, no, I'm not interested. But we just had a daughter. Things were tight. Like, we had so many bills. There was months that I had to give up paying one bill so I could pay a different bill. So money was tight. It looked like things were fine from the outside, but it was tough. I just wanted to be able to pay for diapers. I wanted to be able to buy my daughter, girl clothes. There's freaking girl clothes everywhere. You want to buy everything. So I just wanted to be able to buy her bows and girly cute clothes. And so I wanted an extra $300 a month. I didn't want it with this wrap because I didn't believe it. But she came to me a 4th time and she said, Leisha, just do this with me. She said, go get your credit card, let's do this. And honestly, I don't know why I did it. Maybe it was because it was Mater and she said, go get your credit card. You don't tell her no.
Better. Black diamond or not, you're like, all right.
That's what I said when it's a customer, and Major's like, you need to do this. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I don't have money for this, but okay.
We had just got our income tax return. And I think that's why I was okay with getting her my credit card information, because we just had that little bit of extra return. But, so I did it. I paid $199. It was $200 when I signed up. And like I said, we did not have that money if it weren't for the income tax return. So I did it. I had never tried the wrap. I didn't know, number one, it was network marketing. And 2, I didn't even know what network marketing was. And I was shy. This was so far out of my comfort zone, like I cannot even tell you. This was not me. Me standing in front of a room full of people was not, you weren't gonna see it.
Not even really a year ago. I mean,
Yeah,
a year and a half ago. Yeah.
So, guys, anybody can do this. Like she had mentioned earlier, I could not sell you. I was an esthetician. My thing is skincare, cleanser, eye cream. No, I didn't sell those. I didn't sell them in the salons, but I couldn't sell you a cleanser if it was to save my life. So I wasn't a salesperson, never tried to rap. I was shy. We were broke. We were freaking broke. But I just wanted an extra $300. I wanted it for my daughter. So she told me I needed to get 4 customers. So I got 4 customers. She told me I needed to get 3 distributors. It took me 2 months, but I got 3 distributors. And I went, after the 2 months of doing nothing, I went diamond in 4 months. I went double diamond in 6 months from being in the business. And at that point, but I'm gonna tell you what happened, okay? I'm gonna tell you what happened from the moment that I signed on. I can't tell you what it was, but I was excited. I had passion. I was excited for what I had my hands on. I tried the rap. I saw results. I saw other people seeing results. So I had excitement. I was sharing it with every single person that I could. I was posting on Facebook. I was talking about it with everybody that I knew. I didn't care at that point. I did not care what anybody thought because I was so focused on just sharing it with everybody. Anybody that sat down or laid down on my table to get a facial, I was talking about it with them. So I was excited about it, and that's why I promoted quickly. At 6 months, all of a sudden something clicked, and I started comparing myself to everybody else in the business. I started getting on Facebook, and I was watching what everybody else was doing, and my business came to a halt. I stopped promoting, I stopped enrolling customers, I stopped enrolling distributors, because all I did was sat behind that computer and I watched everybody else work their business. For a year and a half, I did nothing. I sat at Double Diamond for a year and a half. The conference that she talked about was actually my second conference. It was my second conference as a Double Diamond. So at that point, I'm like, I'm not going to my third conference as a Double Diamond. Something has to change. So we went to that conference and they announced the good bonuses, and I knew, like from that point on, that it was going to something clicked that conference. It didn't in the first. I knew that it was going to change your life. I knew that it was going to change our family's life. I knew that it was going to change their life. I knew that that was it. That this was our outlet. So I just let go, and I just let it change our life. And I promoted to Triple Diamond in March after conference in January, and I promoted to Presidential 2 months after that. That was 2 years ago this month. And this month I'll promote to Ambassador. And I think that's why I'm really freaking emotional.
But you're gonna get a $75,000 bonus.
So,
Crazy. And what's the average income of an ambassador? $75,000 in bonuses, and the
average income a month is $30,000.
I didn't even make that in a year.
That's crazy.
So
4 years in this business, moments of being defeated, and you still stuck it out, and 4 years later, you're making $30,000 a month and a $75,000.
Over $500,000 a year.
$585,000 is the average for an ambassador.
That's crazy. So it's over 35.
And guys, here's the thing. I was told by Magra, when I was having my pity party, when I was sitting at Double Diamond thinking, why can't I promote? What's wrong with me? Why are all these people who are coming into the business going ambassador what feels like 3 days? What makes me different? And guys, our journey is our journey. Quit comparing yourself. I knew I was in it for the long haul, okay? I knew that I wasn't going to quit, and she told me, She's like, Leisha, as long as you don't quit, you're gonna get there. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Guys, that when is this month, because I didn't quit, okay? I believed it, I thought I could do it, but something changed also within the past couple of months, and I don't really have an explanation for this change, but I just felt like all of a sudden I was worthy of the title of ambassador, and that took me a long time to realize, and I think that's what holds a lot of people back, is because they don't think that they're worthy of a title. And you are so worthy of whatever title you want. You're a leader. You are a leader if you have one distributor underneath you. And guys, this is a blessing. I can't even tell you how big of a blessing this is. So when you feel like you're being pushy, when you feel like you're annoying somebody by telling them about this opportunity, or if you feel like you're being annoying telling somebody about this product, stop, because it's a blessing. You're blessing a mom's life who just had a baby, who wants to be in a bikini, or who wants to feel good about themselves again. Like, you are giving people confidence. You're blessing them. You're blessing somebody who has tried to lose weight for so long, and you're offering them the outlet to do that. You're blessing the mom or the family who can't afford to pay their bills. It is a blessing. Stop feeling like you're pushing people. If I were to ask every single one of you if you've been blessed by one way or another, I don't care if it's financially, if it's personally, if it's by friends, whatever it is, if I were to ask you to raise your hand if you've been blessed by this opportunity, I'd say most of you have been. So stop thinking that you're being pushy. Stop thinking that you're being annoying. Start blessing more people. Because when you bless more people is when you start being successful. And I gotta stop now.
Love it. That was great.
All right. Sorry. Let's go on.
So that was a good, like I said, we never do that. So there it is.
Right.
All right, so we're gonna get started. We're gonna go through this really fast to take some notes. We got an hour. Sound good?
Good.
Yeah.
You guys good?
Quick.
Okay. So we start talking a little bit about the cruise?
Yeah.
So John? Okay. Who has seen the stuff about the cruise and is totally absolutely confused by it? It's okay. You can raise your hand. It's kind of confusing. The
I've never
cruise.
even heard of the cruise.
The It Works cruise. It's okay. Go ahead. You're okay if you don't know. Or you can just silently say, okay, I'm kind of.
All right. Who wants to go on the cruise?
4 days. I am too. I read 4 days. Paid for. Why it works. Like with all the leaders. Like Mark Pentecost, City Pentecost, be on the boat with you. Like
The top 150 income earners of the company.
all there.
Okay, let's talk about how you can get on the cruise. Because every single person can get on this cruise. It's simple.
Even if you're a day in, you
It
can get on
doesn't
this
matter.
cruise.
I had some people tell me, well, I'm not going to get it because I've only just joined. It doesn't matter. This is why they do points and not like the top earners are the only ones who are going. Okay, so there's no reason why everyone. Yeah. All right. Do you want me just to write?
Yeah,
While you
go
list?
first. Everybody can get on the cruise.
Pay attention how. Okay. You sign a loyal customer and you keep it underneath yourself. Okay. So it's directly underneath you. You enroll them. They're your top line. You get 100 points. Okay. Let's do this. DT. Doesn't matter where you place that DT. 300 points for just enrolling them. Okay. DT gets 4 loyals in their first 30 days.
And that's just that new DT.
Yeah, just
Not
the-
one
Someone
prior,
that
not
was-
one that
someone
you
was
would.
enrolled June 1st or later.
Yeah. So someone gets their product credit. Is really what it comes down to. Because don't they have to get fee commission and all that? I don't know. I think so. Just assume that you get a new DT and you help them get their product credit. There's your 300 or there's your 500 points.
But you get 500 points and they get 500 points.
Okay. I'll write both so we get that.
Okay, so loyals 100, DT 300. Your DT gets their 4 loyals. You get the 300 and the 500. Okay, if they do it within their first 30 days. So there's 800 points just by signing up a distributor and teaching them the steps to success for loyal customers.
This is why, though, if you have a loyal, it makes a whole lot more sense. You already have your 4 loyals, you got your free product credit. I would start placing it under your new DTs because you're gonna get more points by doing that than you are to keep all 4 of your, I mean, not that you give someone 4 loyals, but it's gonna make more sense to place those loyals. Does that make sense?
Yes. Okay. The next thing is to promote rubies.
Anybody.
Any Ruby, any personally enrolled.
Forever in time.
Yeah, like say they sign up
Any
2
personally enrolled, yes.
and they go Ruby this month, you get 2,500 points for them, for you being their enroller, and they get 2,500 points for going Ruby.
Okay, so I think we need to build rubies. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to build a ruby. Okay, let's move that. Does everybody understand the points?
So that was really fast, but here's.
So, yeah.
They do this so you see on your eSuite when you open it up points. Okay, last week was 700 points.
If they would have test last week, if you would have had 700 points, you would have made it to the cruise.
So the top 1,500 points, whoever the top 1,500 people are that have the highest points, they get a spot on the cruise. If you're in the top 350, you and your spouse or another It Works distributor you can choose get to go on the cruise.
I had a girl who signed up as a distributor last Friday night. She signed 3 distributors and 4 loyals. She'd be going on that cruise. She just signed up on Friday. So it doesn't matter how long you've been in this business. Does that make sense?
And, okay, top 150 are also going, but they're not included in the
So we're
points
not
section. You're not competing with them. Yes.
Okay.
We're competing
So-
with, like,
Newbies,
yeah,
everyone.
exactly.
Everyone's an equal with the points.
Everybody can go on this cruise. It's December
3rd
Third
through
through
the 7th. And
I got
it's
it.
Caribbean.
Got my babysitter already worked out.
Okay, so the majority of your points come from rubies. Signing distributors, teaching them the steps to success, and going ruby. So let's build a ruby.
Does that make sense, everyone?
Okay. Alrighty, Erica. I just signed Erica. Okay. So she's, yeah, right here.
We should have made our little.
I know it.
I know, I
was
did that
going to.
See?
Okay. She signed up, she paid $99, got started, she got her starter kit. I taught her the steps to success. Okay, here's the steps to success.
This is all she handed me when I signed up. I said, I don't have my kit. What do can I work this business without my kit?
Yes,
Just handed me that.
okay. She signed up, step 1, sign up to be a distributor. Okay, pay $99, get your starter kit. Step 2, I said, Erica, you need to go today, you're a distributor today. As soon as you sign up, you're a distributor, you have your website up and running, you can promote this business. Okay, I said, go get 4 loyal customers. So she did. She got her 4 loyal customers, but I got 300 points for signing her. She got her 4 loyal customers, so we both just got 500 points. Okay. The next step I told her is to go Ruby. But if you look at Ruby, there's 1, 2, 3 distributors underneath her. So let's get her to Ruby. Okay, she listened. I like it when they listen.
I would always listen.
So she signs Chrissy. Yeah, just look at her. Go. She signs Derek.
You signed my spouse.
Yes, I did. I found her husband. We won't go into details.
Signs Crystal.
Won't go into details.
Okay, Erica got 3 distributors. They all did their starter kit. They all paid $99, got started. Erica got 300 points, 300 points, 300 points. But what did you teach them?
I taught them the steps to success because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I just gave them the paper and said, let's do this together.
You get 4 loyal customers.
I'm brand new. Yeah.
Okay. 4 loyal customers, 4 loyal customers, 4 loyal customers. 500, 500, 500, 1,500 on top of the 900 you just got. Whew, okay, we're halfway to Ruby because she just did the steps to success. She got her 4 loyal customers and she got her 3 distributors. Halfway there, okay? She's teaching them the same thing, so what'd you teach them next?
I taught them to go get 3 distributors.
Okay, but one of them kind of listened. Okay, so Jenny? There you go. Okay,
I listened.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Laura. Here you go. She got 2. Okay? Did everybody get one of these?
I feel like half the room got, you guys, there was 2 different things. I guess they didn't make their way the whole way around.
Does
It was
anybody have a
just that.
stack? Okay, this is a Ruby chart, okay? There's 5 people. 1, 2, 3, Erica's assigned 3. She's teaching her the same thing, she's teaching them the same thing I taught her. 4 customers, 3 distributors. She's going, she's working on it. She's got 2 so far. So we need 5 people. And they each need to listen. I guess I shouldn't say listen.
Follow the steps.
Follow the steps. And they go get 4 loyal customers. When they're each at 400, Erica is a Ruby.
And I'm an executive.
And she's the executive.
But here's what's great is I wanted 4 customers so I could get my 120 free product, which is kind of exactly what happened when I started. I wanted my 4 loyal customers. They were the 4 people who were the closest to me, okay? So don't think you have to go find 4 strangers, but mine were close. I wanted that free product. Christy wanted that free product. Eric wanted that free product. Krista wanted the free product. So if everyone wants their free product and I show them if they get their 4 loyals, we're all helping each other.
Right, and we have a product out there for everybody. Okay, so let's talk about if we have your mom, your sister, your friend, your coworker, your neighbor, pick 4 people. Contact these 4 people, okay, and say, can I count on you to support me in this new business?
Can I count on you?
And let's figure out what product will work best for them because we have a product for everybody. They're each going to do that. Everybody has the incentive. Everybody has the $120 in free product. If she gets extra loyal, she's going to help them because she can get a fast start bonus. When you sign a distributor and they get 2 customers in their first 30 days, you get a $100 bonus.
So she got a $100 bonus, $100 bonus, $100 bonus, $300 just for signing us 3 up.
I wish we had those.
I know, so you can make those dollar bills.
So 5 people. Everybody's just doing this.
And she signed up with the Ruby bonus, so you got a $500 bonus plus the average payout of Ruby. So you're doing pretty good just by following those steps.
By 7 people. Like I went and got set. I was like, okay, I gotta do 7 people. 4 loyals, 4 customers, 3 people who want to make money. Okay. The biggest thing that I feel like people get hung up on is like, well, my kit gets in. Do you know what my kit's gonna be in? Because when my kit gets in, I want to like. No, your website is up. You can get 4 loyals because what is the benefit of this business is you don't need any inventory. You don't need any inventory, then you don't need a kit to start your business. As soon as you get your 4 loyals, go get them in your first 2 days if you can, because they're your friends and family, and then you have 120 in free product coming to you. It'd be pretty nice if you could have 120 in free product already in your hand in your first 2 weeks of the business. How you do that is by enrolling your 4 loyals.
Challenge yourself to get that 120 in free product before your kit even comes.
And you're not gonna
Challenge your new distributors to do it.
Yeah. I tell people you're not gonna know everything about every product. You don't have to.
I still don't.
That's what we're all here for.
Yeah, I mean, and that's where those team pages come in handy. And it also, you're asking your friends and family that's closest to you because you want maybe some testers, some people to give you feedback. Ask them to be a loyal customer so they can give you some feedback on the product so you can sell it. Okay?
Any questions on Ruby?
I know we went over that before at some meetings, but this is what people, did you not hear Ruby to Diamond, executive to Diamond? That's what people do. Ruby, over.
All a diamond is rubies. That's it.
3 rubies.
3 rubies is a diamond.
You want to see it? Does that scare them?
Don't scare
that
him.
might scare 'em.
Don't scare them.
Just know it's 3.
Yeah, 3 rubies.
Any questions on rubies? Okay, no?
And don't overcomplicate it.
This business is so simple. It's so simple. Don't make it hard. You don't need to make it hard.
This here is what we do every month. This I printed off today to go up in my office because I print it out every stinking month. And I just put it up there. Yep.
Did everybody get one? I had those to hand out too.
So I tell my new distributors to go do this. Guess what I'm doing this year? Okay? You don't have to be like.
The only difference between us and somebody new is we've done the steps a few more times.
Just a few.
But we've been in it those months, and this is what we want every month. So this is all you do, guys.
Just print that.
Did I make it any bigger? Yeah.
Print that every month.
Sorry, I'm not even here. All that.
Print it every month. And actually, guys, when you get a loyal customer, physically write their name down. Okay? When you get a distributor, I wish there were lots right there.
I know.
Write her name down.
Okay.
Okay? You will feel like you accomplished
Yeah.
something. You deserve a pat on the back every single time you fill in a blank. Do it every month.
Oh, thank you.
So
I physically just print out a new one every single month and I write on it. Or Derek writes on it for me. Did you get anyone yet?
He keeps saying.
Challenge yourself to do it twice a month. So, all right, let's talk about how you can, because it sounds easy. The concept is easy, guys. The concept is simple, it's laid out, we know what we have to do. We know that we have step 1, we know we have step 2 to get 4 loyal customers, and we know step 3 is to get 3 distributors. It's simple. Don't deviate away from that. But how do we get the customers? How do we get the distributors? First and foremost, it's your mindset. You have got to tell yourself that you're going to fill out the steps to success this month. You have got to tell yourself and believe it too, not just say it, but really believe it. And it's about the secret. You have to really say it. You have to believe it. You have to commit that you're going to do it. I hear a lot of people say, oh, I can sign loyal customers, but I just can't sign a distributor. You can't sign a distributor because you just said you can't sign a distributor. Stop telling yourself you can't sign a distributor, because you can.
And you may not believe it, but that radiates off of you. Like when someone's not confident, like I remember doing hair, and if someone wasn't confident in their expertise and their client was scared out of their mind sitting in their chair. So we used to say, fake it till you make it. Like it's you maybe inside, like, oh my God, I didn't know I did that. Just go, okay? It will come to you, because if you're nervous or you say you can't, you won't. You won't. So when, I can't tolerate it when people.
And it's amazing what
Say,
happens.
I
Like,
can't.
say you wake up one morning, you're like, I am going to sign a customer today.
Yes.
I don't care how, but I'm going to sign a customer today, or I'm going to sign a distributor today. Tell yourself you can do it, and you'll do it.
When you wake up and it's the first of the month, and maybe you're executive, but you say, I am going to be an emerald by the end of this month. It happens. You will make it happen. It's all up here. Your mind is a very, very powerful tool. I say it every meeting, and I mean it because it is. You have got to tell yourself that you will do something. Put your goal out there and stick to it. Like I said, if you say you can't sign a distributor, then guess what? You're not going to. But if you say that you will, your confidence is key.
The mind is a powerful thing.
It's also very important to be in front of people, to get in front of somebody. When you're talking to a potential customer or a potential distributor, you can only put so many exclamation points in a text message. They might not really get how excited they are.
Sometimes I'll be like, oh, maybe that was a little more than this.
Yeah. You start throwing emojis at them, and they're like, I don't even know what we're saying now. I think we're speaking a different language.
Yeah. I mean, you got to let them see it. If you can't physically meet them, if they live in a different state or a different country, whatever it might be, get them on Skype or FaceTime. Let them see and hear your passion and your excitement. Okay?
Google Hangouts,
It is,
Skype, it's all
yes.
free. It's free. FaceTime them. How many people have an iPhone? Like FaceTime someone and say, hey, I really just want, like, I want to share this with you. See this bottle of fat fighters? Like, come on, you're my aunt, do this. Like, look at how great this is, you know?
Do it in front of them by doing the Skype or the FaceTime meetings. But also, guys, have parties. When you are having these parties and you're showing the products and you're letting them see the products and talking about it and they hear your excitement that way, they'll sign up.
And there's going to be some girl in the back of that party going, maybe I should do this.
And they can be your next rock star.
She will sign. So parties, yeah.
You have got to be excited. You have to have passion. I posted this last night on the team page. I have a passion for what I do. It's not the rap that gives me the passion. That's not what does it. It's what I do with it, and it's what's allowed me to do with my life. It's what's allowed me to do with other people's life. Have passion for this, okay? Be excited because your excitement sells. People will buy you before they buy your product. Trust me.
And even if you're not, here's the thing, you don't have to be a Ruby to be excited. You don't have to be an executive to be excited. Share with them why you joined the business. You're excited. I joined this business, you know, I really want to send my kid to preschool. This is why I joined. Maybe there's someone in the room who's like, I wish I could send my kid. You know, whatever it may be. I'm doing this because I want to go on a vacation. Share that. You do not have to be a rank to be excited about the business.
And say you're not confident in your story yet, share somebody else's.
Be like, I saw these crazy girls up front and I'm talking about all this
They're
money.
like,
And if they can do it, I mean, like, anyone can do it.
Some of the most influential people that I know in the business are those who are real, those who share their heart, those who share their stories, those who explain why they're in it.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I didn't sign up because my sponsor was a salesman. So I know I don't want to be a salesman.
Be real.
I tell my team all the time, there's like one trait that every person needs to have to be successful. One trait. You need to be genuine. That is it. I don't care if you have a master's degree. I don't care if you don't even have a high school diploma. If you are genuine, you will be successful. That's it. So if you don't feel confident in what you have, your ability in knowledge of a product or knowledge of the business, tell yourself, I'm genuine. I'm going to share that with someone. I want people to see that. And if they see that, they'll order from you.
But you don't have to know everything. I've been in the business 4.5 years and I don't know everything.
I mean, Lisa
Stop
gets a
trying.
text a day, me asking questions.
Yeah, stop trying to think you have to know everything to promote. You don't.
I asked my downline, I'm like, so what all do I need for an ambassador? I don't know. Like, it doesn't matter. That's not the important stuff.
I heard this the other day and I love it. Earn while you learn. You know what you got to do. You know you have to get 4 customers and 3 distributors.
And does anyone really want to buy from a know-it-all? Like, I do not want to buy from someone who knows everything about everything. But if someone's like, you know what, I don't know. Let me find out really fast. I'm like, oh, see, she's a real person. Look at her. She doesn't have to know everything and she's working for this business. Interesting how that works out. Use that to your advantage, that you don't know everything about everything.
You get excited about results that you have. So which means use the products. Have an auto chip on yourself. This is a business, and if you treat it like a business, it will pay you like a business. The $80 is overhead, okay? It's just, you could be using the products yourself to gain some personal testimonies, or you could be ordering wraps and sell your wraps to make profit to pay for your next month's auto ship.
I love, Major said that at Tuesday's meeting, so those who were there, I love it. Your auto ship, do a box of wraps, and then whatever you want, okay? You want to try hair, skin, and nails, or you want to try greens, or whatever it is. Put those 4 wraps on 4 people once, like, sell those 4 wraps. That pays for your product.
Have one wrap party a month.
Yeah, and that's 4 new potentials each month.
Trust me, you put a wrap on someone, someone tells me they're not signing loyals, I'm like, when's the last time you put a wrap on someone? Go put a wrap on someone. You don't feel like you have anyone who wants to buy a $25 wrap? Eat the cost one time. Put it on somewhere, and I bet you're going to have a new customer. So those wraps, they will get someone you want to buy.
Just get them on your auto ship.
Yeah.
Like a Q&A?
Yes. Write your question down.
Where are we at on time?
We're
Okay, we'll go fast. All right.
Okay. I'm gonna show you guys something, okay? Build it, and they will come, and this is what I mean, okay? If you have everything ready to blitz, okay, everything ready to blitz, you got your blitz cards, they're labeled. If you've got your product catalogs ready, you've got, where are they? I didn't
If you're new in the business, you're like, oh my God, I don't want to spend $50 on supplies, go in with someone. Split them, okay? It doesn't have to cost you a lot.
Where are they?
But please do not make them yourself an office mess.
Or on Word. Okay, I got everything ready to sign up a customer or distributor. Here's all of my order forms. They're printed. You can get them in your back office under the document section. All of my blitz cards are ready because I'm prepared. If somebody asks me while I'm carrying my bag, have you tried that crazy wrap thing? It's ready. I have a document printed or typed up for every loyal customer that I sign. I'm gonna start keeping track, okay? Because if you build it, they will come. For all of my, if I can find these, here they are, okay. For every single new loyal customer, I'm sending them a magnet that I had made, okay? The magnet just says, thank you for becoming a loyal customer. It tells their perks, enjoy 40% off every order, earn free product and loyalty rewards, get free membership, discount for life. It shows the website they need to go to log in. I write in their ID number and their shipment date. Get your stuff ready. Don't wait until you have a loyal customer, or don't wait until you get a distributor. Get it done now. Because when you have it done and you have it ready to send out to people, you'll get your loyal customers and your distributors.
And
Build it and they will come.
this makes it really easy when you're gonna wake up in the morning and say, I'm gonna sign someone. Well, you have all the tools to do it. And you can, all you do is put your mind to it and it's done. Vistaprint for the magnets, what, like, I mean, there's a coupon code Google it. You will,
And Vistaprint for those labels also for,
yeah, the
for
back of your
catalogs
list
and
cards.
list cards.
And what's,
Super cheap.
If you can't afford it, you can do them on Word to print out your labels.
I print my own labels at home, and I buy clear labels because I'm OCD and I don't like the fact that the white
I
comes
just
over the rest. but-
upgraded.
Yeah, that's
Like,
nice.
Pretty.
So I just think it's important if you treat it like a business. If this was your business,
Love it.
you would have this stuff ready if you were to get a customer. You would have this stuff ready if you were to get somebody as a distributor. So just have everything ready. Have a new welcome packet. Have everything that you're gonna send out to a new distributor ready.
pass it around. We pass around, I can pass it around in the
This,
magnet.
my
Yeah,
magnet.
so that all can see them.
Just have it ready. Okay, that's what, I don't know.
Can I add something?
Yeah.
So I know this does cost with shipping, but I personally liked any new oil I get, I print off the document, like say they got hair skin nails, I print that information sheet off, and then I mail it with a catalog. Because so
Great
many
idea.
oils, they don't know all the stuff that we have.
Right.
So I like to get a
And
catalog.
if they have it in front of them, they're
Yeah.
more likely to look at that versus
And if it's
saying,
graphs,
hey, go look
then
at my
it's
website, yeah.
But it drives me nuts that people sign oils for wraps and they don't give them instructions.
Yes.
Because then they're gonna say they don't work and they're gonna tell their friends they
Right.
So you have to give wrap.
Every loyal customer of mine gets a welcome email. I thank them for their order. I give them their instructions on their products. I tell them about the auto ship. I tell them about the perk points. And I tell them about the referral program. Take care of your loyal customers. I follow up with every single one every month. And I will tell you, I have a lot of loyal customers who upgrade to a distributor for that reason, because I take care of them. I have had people who were loyal customers under somebody else, and they're like, whenever I finish my 3 months, can I sign up under you because I trust you more?
Be prepared now, okay? Because when you're prepared now, tomorrow you might get your loyal customer. Be prepared now to get the distributor because tomorrow you might get your distributor. And it all comes back to the whole mindset thing. Okay?
Mine was always follow-up Friday. Like, the babies went down for a nap, and I followed up on Fridays. Like, it was my day off when I could have been doing way better things. You know, I could have been cleaning my house or taking a nap, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna follow up. Surely it pays off.
Also, get everything ready for you to have a wrap party. Get your, I don't think I posted it, but I will. get your little clipboard things that you can get at the Dollar Tree. Get a few other green things from the Dollar Tree. Go through there and buy some stuff to prepare you for a wrap party. You might not have one on the books now, but if you get prepared for it, I bet you can get one on the books.
You'll be excited to get one.
Yeah. So, again, build it and they will come. Anything else you want to touch base on there?
No,
Yes.
the only thing my team's probably like, okay, and we hear this all the time. People will tell me, how do you sign a distributor? I just can't sign a distributor. First off, please don't tell me that, because that just sends me over the edge. Because you just told me you can't, so I'm always like, so you won't, first off. So let's change that around. Tell me, how do I sign a distributor? Okay, you sign a distributor by selling your support. Okay, we know this business makes money. If it's not proof, if you don't see it yet in your first paycheck because you haven't got one yet, let us tell you this business works. Okay, we know the products work. If you haven't used a product and you're a distributor, we got plenty of before and afters to show you. Okay, I would lift up my stomach. That's really not inappropriate. Or lift up my shirt, but that might be more like your stomach. Lift up my shirt, show you my stomach, and it really worked. Okay. So I don't need to sell people on the product. I don't need to sell people on the business. I'm going to sell them on my support. Because if anyone, raise your hand if you were scared to death to start this business. Because you had no idea what the heck you were doing. Oh, look, huh. Majority of people are scared to death to start
Who
this
said
business.
no?
Yeah, see, well, I was like,
Okay.
yeah. So here's what you need to do. Sell your support, okay? I can yell this over and over again because I want you guys to understand, sell your support, don't sell this business. Don't show them, oh my gosh, you could be diamond and make $2,000. That's overwhelming. Say, you know what? If you join me, it's $99. You're going to get 4 wraps, defining gel, great marketing materials, a website. So you know what's awesome is you're going to get my cell number. So you're not, like, you can ask me any questions. When you do that first post on Facebook, let me know and I'll watch it with you. And as questions come in, I'll help you answer them. Okay, this is what we still do as leaders. So I do this with my new people who I sign. And as I'm doing that, it's training them to do it for their own people. And it's just a layered leadership. So sell your support and you will sign distributors. Don't worry about the business products. Sorry, because I was yelling that. Like that, and that's something that took me a little while. Because I'm like, oh my gosh, this product is so great and you could do this business and you could get 500. No, once I started selling my support.
With your potential distributors, talk to them. Figure out if they are interested. Why are they interested? What do they want to happen by signing up as a distributor? What is their goal? What is their why? Why would they even want to do this? Okay, because when you make it about them and not about you, you're more likely to sign up. Remember your networking too. Remember you're building relationships. Our job is to build relationships. Our job is to make as many friends as you can. So be a friend and offer this, blessing to as many people as you can. Make it about them, not about you. This isn't for you to go Ruby, to get on the cruise. This is to help them pay a bill that maybe they couldn't before.
I'm just gonna have one more thing, I promise, and I will get on time. I said this to one of a distributor on my team on Sunday, and she was in tears because this business is literally changing her life and her baby's life. She's a single mom. Okay, this business will change your life. But here's the thing, it will change your life by you changing others' lives. It will change you on who you are, who you're supposed to be, and who you used to be. I'm not the person that I used to be. I'm not the person who I should have probably have been. I should have been someone who was miserable and in debt and going, should have had a marriage that was not great because of that, okay? I'm not that person. So share this, because by you changing other people's lives, you will change your own. Okay.
If you have enough people get what they want, you'll get what you want.
So yes, the cruise is nice and we talk about so you understand it, but go make those rubies, because my God, do you know how, and I'll tell you, we've all experienced it. When you get that phone call from someone who's in tears because of what their paycheck looks like, You are forever changed. I don't
Good
rem-
tears.
Good tears.
Good
I don't
tears,
remember
not-
when I get those phone calls. I don't remember what my paycheck was that month, but I remember those totals as they call me and text me for what that was.
That's one of the best feelings ever.
That's why I know this is my job forever. I have goosebumps even saying it. This is my career for the rest of my life because of that.
Sure.
So yeah.
Let's do this.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
This is, we said it just a little bit ago, this is a life-changing opportunity. This business will change your life if you let it. This is a lot different than anything a lot of us have ever been in before. This is completely different than your 9 to 5. Your 9 to 5, you go in and you clock in, and you're there for however long until your boss says that you can go. If you want a vacation, you have to ask for a vacation. Your time equals money with your 9 to 5. Your time doesn't equal money with this. I could work, you could work this business for a year and walk away and still get paid. You could
Have a car accident and not really be able to work
and still get paid.
and still get paid.
Somebody made a post on the team page today that somebody is interested who has who's on disability, and they have really, really bad days. And there's some days that they just can't get out of bed. But the days that they can, they work this business. And the days that they have bad days, they still get paid. This is so different because it's residual income. It's called beach money. You work it for a short period of time and walk away and still make money while you're on the beach. And this came to realization a few months back. We had changed our life insurance because one of our really close friends had passed away. And if something were to happen with me or with, my husband would still earn the money that I've worked so hard for and still be able to provide for my kids. And you don't get that with a 9 to 5.
It's true. Like this, if you just saw what this could do to your lives, I'm sorry. We did not drink before that. Like we normally.
Sorry, I'm not like this.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
But that's how much it means
It
to us
is.
for you guys. We want you guys to feel what we feel. Okay? Like we want you. We get emotional because here's the thing: whether you're on my team or not, you're on my team. Like anyone who's in this room, you want. I want this for everyone. You want, we're trying to explain that, so bear with us as we cry through this meeting.
It might seem hard to see it now, what this business could potentially do for you. But we're showing you exactly what it can do if you don't quit. Help your teammates see what this company can do for them. And your potential is tell them to trust you. You have your hands on something amazing that can change their life. Help them with it.
I hope you've caught the vision by what we have shared. I hope, you see that it is simple. It's easy. You know what you have to do. And I hope that you dream, because this business has allowed me to dream and has allowed all of us to dream. And it's really, we don't get to do that as adults. You don't get those child dreams like you used to. You don't get to dream with your 9 to 5. Most.
And you don't have to play the lottery anymore. You don't have to we don't sit back and talk about, oh my gosh, if we won $1 million, what would we do with it? I don't have to do that because it doesn't have to be something that's so foreign. It's something that can, it's gonna happen. We'll make
Just
$1
win
million.
the It Works lottery.
So true.
Put a goal out there. I challenge each of you to put a goal out there after you leave here tonight. And when your mind tells you, oh, you can't do that, tell it to shut up. Go with your heart and put a goal out there that completely blows your mind. Because if you don't quit, you'll reach that goal.
And when you reach that goal, it is an amazing feeling. Amazing feeling.
I sat in the back of the room at a 1 Team 1 mission, that first 1 Team 1 mission. And I drug my husband along because I didn't know anyone, didn't have a team. Sat in the back of the room and I was like, oh, these people are like all in gray and black. And I was like, I'm never doing that. Like, but I do remember someone said that. Someone said, just put a number, like everyone needs a number. Put a number in your head that just blows your mind, like, oh my God, what if I did this? Where would my life be? I said my number was 10,000 a month. God, if I make 10,000 a month, do you know what? That's not my number anymore. Because I hit that number. And I said that number as that girl in the back, like, oh my God, like I don't know anyone. This is so bad. Like, not sure. Okay, so when you're not sure, it's okay. Just find a number and don't quit. I don't know how. Does anyone have a clicker on how many times we've said that tonight? Don't quit. Yeah, so put that number out there. Okay. We will put that on the team page tonight.
I'd like somewhere where you
Okay.
see it every single day.
Don't be scared.
Okay, let's do some question and answers. We got 15 minutes or so.
I mean, I think if we're like 5 or 6 minutes. Yes.
What do you take with you when you leave your house? Do you just take that or do you take products?
This bag. I do have a bag too. That's actually, I just had a wrap party, so it's in my wrap party bag. But it's a Ziploc baggie. It has a box of wraps in it. It has Blitz cards in it. It has greens on the go. It has fab wrap and a pair of scissors. Okay, so I'm prepared, but I do have wraps in here. So I'm prepared to sell a wrap while I'm out. I'm prepared to give greens on the go samples, and I'm prepared to give Blitz cards to everybody.
I take care of it.
And a party pad. Don't you have a party pad?
There is a party pad in it too.
Party pad.
Like somebody's gonna rap or somebody's gonna
Right.
list information.
Just remember, keep it simple. Just in your wording, you want to keep it simple, but just even in your demeanor. If you seem like, oh my gosh, let me get you, like it overwhelms them. If
You
you're
want them to
feeling
think, oh,
overwhelmed,
that's easy. I could do that too.
yeah, like, you know, because there's gonna be people who are gonna be like, I'm a busy mom, I couldn't carry around 2 bags plus my kids. Like, they're talking themselves out of it, so just keep it simple. And when you feel yourself getting overwhelmed, like, take a deep breath and stop talking.
Yeah, I have a Ziploc baggie. I mean, it's nothing special. It fits in my purse. It fits in here.
So I don't have to drag it.
No,
Nope.
no.
Nope.
I have fat fighters that go
Have your
everywhere.
shirt on and then have stuff in your purse that'll fit.
There's 2 things I think you need to run your business, and it's a shirt and it's Blitz cards. You can run your business for a long time with just shirt and Blitz cards.
And you can run your business for 4 months with 1 shirt.
Yeah,
Did it.
you can. Did it.
Did it.
Nobody knows. Just spray perfume on it.
Yep. I just put a different cardigan with it, and then and I steal that shirt is gonna be like raggedy. I'm gonna have it like a jersey, like in like frames, like here it is, that first shirt.
I wanna show you my new DT I just signed to. Can you stand up and
Oh, nice. So there you go. So people are gonna ask you, so what you have
What's
this
the diamond
document?
represent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when you hand them a Blitz card.
You'd be
You're
a
like,
walking billboard.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
I like it. All right, who's shaving their head next?
Yeah.
Nick?
I might go buy
All
me.
right, Dad, who's next?
Let's put the diamond tattoos.
Yeah. Did you have a question back there earlier?
I do have a couple.
Go for it.
Like it.
Okay, so what do you say, just first thing out of your mouth, if somebody says, well, I know somebody who tried it and they said it didn't work?
Let's.
Okay, now it's your turn.
Your turn, try it.
When someone tells me like the wrap didn't work, is that what you mean? Like
Yeah.
someone tried, I say, you know what? So you know what's so frustrating about this business is so many times people try to sell people expired wraps. Let me give you a wrap that's nice and fresh. I bet they got an expired wrap. Because honestly, I've
They
seen
wanna
on
talk
buy,
to
sell,
you, so
trade
they
sites,
call
and they're
you.
like, I got these wraps from 2 years. I'm like, okay, if we have an all natural botanical blend, okay, that doesn't have chemicals and things like that, it doesn't have a long shelf life. So I just tell them, I bet they got expired ones, they get you. Oh, here, I have one in my bag, would you like to borrow it?
Okay, this is a little bit more in depth, because I've been like an independent contractor, which is similar, I mean, with the pay. How do you do your taxes?
I think we all have different answers, and I think,
Well, here's the thing, okay, you make more than $600 per year, you're gonna get a 1099. You are gonna write off your expenses, so your mileage, your
auto shipment,
your auto shifts, your
your
products,
internet.
Your internet bill.
computer, your paper.
All that'll be deducted from that gross number, and then you'll just pay taxes on.
I think if they want the EC, oh, go ahead.
Is there a place on the website that's an exclusion to newbies or people that never?
No, but you can ask us.
Yeah, and we'll help you with it a little bit. I always tell people there's two things, like after you make $600 that will like help you with your taxes. One, run an auto shipment every month. You just paid $80 to $100 in taxes every single month. I mean, that's flat out right out. I would rather own product than pay Uncle Sam every month. And really, if you're about 600, I mean, start there. Start there is that's your write-off. Like she said, just keep your products. Once we go beyond there, there's a book that we kind of recommend that has changed for us on what we can do. So we don't want to overwhelm you at first, but I'm telling you, your auto shipment is the best write-off. If you don't do it for any other reason, just to know that you're paying taxes. Use that auto shipment as your tax every single month. That's a good question though, because I have never done network marketing. I've never done 1099 until this business. So, and all of our diamonds, we need to talk to you about books.
Yeah.
Lots of money coming. Any other questions? Your website. So if you keep your website on like your eSuite, that's $20. Oh look, that's a tax write-off. You're doing those two things.
All your shirts.
You can be a Ruby and you are paying more taxes a month in those two things than you would any like pulling things out. So you go diamond, we change the game up a little bit on taxes.
Let me just say, you all want to go diamond.
You're gonna get the license to print money.
That's really the game changer.
Any other questions?
No
Okay.
questions?
Do you want to see why you want to go diamond?
Yes.
I know I end with this like every time.
Yes.
All right, and we can do it real fast.
Went on the board?
Yeah. All right. When I saw this, this is what I stuck around at her meeting. Okay. So I drove this hour and a half to go to this meeting. It was nasty out. I missed a family baptism. But I knew that family baptism wasn't going to get us out of debt, and this possibly could. She told me, well, I'm going to go. I know you're brand new and you don't have like a team yet. I don't want to overwhelm you, but I'm going to talk about something for like diamonds. You're free to leave if you want, or you can stick around. And I was like, after sitting here, I'm going diamond, so you probably should just let me know what I need to know now. So I stuck around, and this is what built a fire in me to go diamond. So it may not make sense, and it's okay. Just watch the dollar sign. Water on here. Right here. See, I like to apologize instead of asking for permission, so I say we stay in here until they tell us we got in trouble. It's my life motto. Just say you're sorry. So I don't tell my children that stuff, and I look at them like, why are you just like me?
All right, does everybody know what a fast start bonus is?
$100. Someone has 2 loyals and they either have an 80 auto shipment up or are at 150 PPV. Don't think that they're going to be in it, like you would have to be then to get that. Does that make sense? So if your new distributor does not have an 80 BB auto shipment, they have to be at 150 for you to get a fast start bonus.
Okay, so you sign up, you sign a distributor, you teach them to get their 4, but they got 2 in 30 days, you get $100, okay? So let's start here. DT signs this DT, okay? But she's diamond, okay? So
She just went diamond.
just went diamond. Her fast start bonus is $100. Okay, but because she's a diamond now, she gets what's called, now it's called a diamond bonus, but we call them cabs.
So give
We
us your
still call it
cabs.
cabs. I
That's
don't
what
think I've
we're
ever-
referring to.
yeah. Okay, so a cab is $80. Okay, this distributor, all that had to happen for this distributor to get $100 and $80, that distributor had to get 2 customers. Okay, so she's getting 180
And she gets this paid out, this
weekly.
gets paid out on Fridays, okay, it's one
But
time
this
bonus.
week it was on a Thursday.
Yeah, and then
This is paid on your commission
on
check.
your paycheck, so you're like, oh, an extra little $80 from that DT.
Okay. She's teaching the steps to success the whole way. So we got a distributor here. She got another one here, another one here. Okay, so she's got 3 distributors. This diamond signed her. Okay. This distributor signed these 3. They are learning the steps to success. So they know they get 4 loyal customers in their first 30 days. Well, they're each going getting 2. Okay. So here's $80, $80, $80, all paid to this girl. All she did was sign her.
Because she was a diamond when she signed her. She gets a diamond bonus off of there, there, and there.
Let's keep going. Distributor, distributor, $80, $80 every time a distributor is signed in this organization. This chick makes $80 every time they get 2 loyal customers in their first 30 days. $80, $80, $80, $80, $80. Like it keeps going.
So say Alicia was diamond, and she enrolled Erica, and Erica enrolled every single, or no, she didn't enroll. Every single one of you in this room was somewhere under her.
Like I
Alicia
signed,
would get
signed.
$80 off of every single person here.
But you
All I
know-
had to do was sign her, and it starts the cab leg.
Go diamond. Okay, but here's what's nice. Do you know what this DT does?
She goes double.
She goes double. But you know what? Like all these people are like, oh my gosh, this girl's diamond, that's awesome. I want to do what she's doing. She just goes out and does a steps to success every single month and showing all of these people on her team how easy it is to do the steps to success. And in that, she's signing 3. She's starting 3 new Catholics, 3 new Catholics.
Okay, so she went
That's
double.
why the steps are over and over again.
She's double now. Okay, so she signs a distributor. We're calling these double cab legs now. Okay, she signs 3 new ones
After she went
after
double.
she went double.
So it's June 1st, she went on May 31st, she went double. June 1st, I signed 3 people.
Okay, so she's getting the fast starts. So 100, 100, 100. But now she's getting double cabs. 120, 120, 120. Okay? We're still teaching the steps to success. Still teaching. So she's signing distributors, distributor, 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 distributor. 120, 120, 120.
So if it took you 18 months to go diamond, still
3
pretty
years.
worth going diamond, right?
Years.
So you don't quit 3 months,
And even
years.
though she went double, she's still getting all those diamond bonuses off of that other diamond, or that other
She's still
person.
accumulating diamond as she is doing new doubles.
Yeah. So you're gonna get your diamond bonuses, you're gonna get your double diamond bonuses.
Where are you getting the 120?
She's a
That's
double
that's a
diamond.
double cab.
So she's a double
It
diamond
goes
now.
from 80, okay, your
Okay,
double
so it's not
cab.
like 160, it's 120.
It's not doubling.
Yeah, she doesn't mean like doubling the cab, she just means
Yeah,
double
that's
diamond.
Double diamond cab.
Yeah.
So a diamond cab is $80, okay? It keeps going for 80. When you go double diamond, a double diamond cab is 120. So 120, 120, 120, 120.
So basically, whenever you hit double, they take a picture of every single person in your organization. So every person that you sign outside of that, I mean, they can be placed, those are your double diamond cabs.
but you know, oh, go ahead. I'm
You're not
sorry.
gonna get it on somebody you signed when you were executive.
Anyone have that? So, but this is what I love about this. You see this, you're like, oh my God, that's a lot of money. But here's the thing. This double didn't sit back and be like, all right, now I'm gonna watch TV and just roll in $6,000 a month. She's like, no, I'm working harder now because now I'm getting double diamond caps. So it keeps you still in the game, okay? That's why when we say we're still doing what everything you guys are doing, you guys are trying to go for those $500 bonuses, those Ruby, ranks, whatever it is. This keeps everyone on the same page.
And this is what we still keep doing.
And eventually, these will be cap.
So this is why you, instead of keep signing loyals necessarily, you put them under your new BT.
Yes.
In order to
Yes.
get to that.
And doesn't it feel like it makes them excited because they're like, oh my gosh, no one's helping me. But you also feel like a leader in doing that too. Like, wow. And there's a pay that comes along.
So after your 4, it's not as big of a deal. You kind of take care
And
of
just run your auto shipment.
You just, after you get your 4, you want to get your next distributor her 4. That's why there's incentives for everybody when you help them do it.
And this is why we grow leaders, okay? Because we're still signing new people. I mean, last month I still signed a whole new group of new people, and I'm teaching them the steps. And what's great is the people that I signed the month before are now teaching it to their distributors. And they're just, we teach leadership.
How do you say 80?
80 BV, like your auto shipment.
Yeah.
That's just like you have a BV list in the back, like in documents. Every product has a BV number. And so you just make an 80 BV like personal order.
So you can do like wraps and greens.
Yeah. And that's where we say buy a box of wraps and go out and wrap someone. That's $100 and kind of tuck that away and then buy another box of wraps the next month and whatever product you want. And someone else is paying your taxes then too.
Not an actual personal order, but you want to run an auto ship.
Right.
Yeah.
If you do a personal order, that's not going to count for you being commission qualified. So just need to clarify that.
Yeah.
So make sure you run the auto ship.
Yeah.
Was that your question? Was it the 80
Yes,
the
that
auto
helps.
ship or was it the 80 cab?
The 80 on.
Okay. Yeah. And here's another thing. If you're going to promote this month, you're going to go executive, you're going to go Ruby, you're going to go whatever, have that auto shipment on for 2 reasons. That will lock you in that you're in promotional position, but don't you want to pay taxes on that check that you're now getting that you weren't quite expecting? Have your auto shipment on and you don't have to worry about that pay increase that you're going to be getting this month. Okay? So it's a really big deal. And I use $80 worth of product every month.
We do.
But I don't want to be a salesman. If I don't own product and I'm just telling people to buy product, then I'm selling it to them. Because there were months I couldn't afford something at the salon, and that's why I couldn't sell it. So when I'm using the product, I don't have to be like, oh, I don't remember how. I just share what I love about it. I love the way that the exfoliating peel smells and the way it feels in my skin and what it's done for me. I don't have to know the ingredients list. I just share. Makes sense?
Any other questions?
There's no police.
They're not knocking us down. Yes.
Good.
Yes, I was just.
All right.
Any questions?
I have a sales. Oh, you can do it.
Thanks for joining
I don't
in,
know how to
guys.
do the timer and I.
Oh, yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.